Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome here. If it's your first time in this video, I'm reviewing the Audirect Team 1 dongle DAC. Let's get it. What's cracking, audio fans? It's David here from Prime Audio Reviews. So this is the Audirect Team 1. It's coming in at a rather hefty price of $329. Now, inside of the Team 1, we've got an ES9281AC Pro DAC chip. So we've got a Sabre DAC chip in there. Now, this thing, well, let's have a look on the outside first. That is a display on the front. I'll show you that in a moment. On the side, we've got our playback controls and the power button. On the bottom, 3.5 and 4.4mm outputs. And then on the top, we've got two USB ports. One is for data and the other one is for charging or power. Now, you can use this while it's charging, or you can just leave it plugged in all the time. It's good to have two USB ports. It means the power delivery and the data are on separate circuits, so you get minimal noise, no interference. And then we've got an auxiliary in. I'll get into that a bit more later as well. So as you can see, it's a little bit on the chunky side. Just for reference, I'll put it next to my Shanling UP4 and my, who made this one? It's the Artemis 39, and that's what it looks like. So it doesn't look huge when you look at it like that, but considering these both have Bluetooth modules, yeah, it is quite large. But this is an optional addition you can buy. You have to purchase separately. This is the Audirect unit. Now, how it works is it plugs in to the top of the unit and it just clicks in like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now you've got Bluetooth connectivity as well, so you can take it with you on the go. Of course, if you don't want that, you can just use it like a regular dongle and plug it straight into your laptop or your phone, etc. Now, at first, I was a bit unsure about this idea. I don't mind the size at all, really. I don't mind sticking that in my pocket, but I was a bit annoyed because I was thinking, man, now I've got to charge two devices. Why couldn't you just make it bigger and, you know, do it all in one piece? But I figured out when they're connected like this, you just plug in the USB-C on the Audirect module here, and that will actually charge both batteries in both units. So that's pretty awesome. I'll just remove that now because I want to turn it on and show you. By the way, there's heaps of output power. It's like, I don't know, what is it? 5.6 VRMS. From the balanced output. I don't know how that translates into watts, but anyway, that's what the display looks like. Now, if you press the power button, we've got three different gain modes. You can see high, low gain and medium gain, and of course your playback controls, volume up and down, play, pause, and a long press on the volume buttons will skip or go to the previous track. So that's pretty cool. Gives you all your useful information like volume, input, battery level, the filter as well. There's three digital filters which don't really change much, but it's nice to have them regardless. And I'll show you what happens when you plug in this module. It tells you now we're getting our input from the auxiliary. So it's a pretty neat device, and yeah, I've been enjoying it quite a bit. And one thing I love about the BT module here is it's got voice prompts. So when you turn it on, it will actually say, you know, power on. You can hear that. The Artemis doesn't do that. It's a major gripe of mine. I might just do a written review of this one. I think it depends. It depends how I'm going for time. But let's get back to the Team 1 here. And so heaps of output power. Can drive my Sennheiser HD 650s, no problem whatsoever. And it's also perfectly capable of driving planars like my Hi-Fi Man Sundara, etc. One more thing that I forgot to mention, the Bluetooth module, I think it's about $50 extra. So together it's quite expensive, but you know, considering what you get, it's not out of the ordinary. But this module does LDAC, aptX HD, LPTX adaptive, etc. So really good. So let's talk about the sound now, and the Team 1's sound, it's uncolored, it's transparent. Not only that, but it sounds sort of really confident and powerful as well. It effortlessly drives whatever I plugged into it without breaking a sweat. The bass is nice and authoritative, yet it's still composed or controlled. It's got good sub-bass rumble, it's got good mid-bass impact. Mid-range notes have got good clarity and good detail. The mids are uncolored just like the bass. And here in the mids, the Team 1 shows its strong dynamic capabilities, so it's got really good dynamics. It sounds lively, it's got a high level of engagement and presence. Obviously that's going to depend somewhat on whatever your headphones or earphones you plug into it, but as the device itself, it's got a nice dynamic sound with good dynamic range and signal to noise ratio. The treble's got good extension, good openness. It sounds natural and it's detailed. This thing neither enhances or attenuates the treble, but it does the treble with transparency and without any graininess. And in terms of soundstage, I think the Team 1 here, it's got a good sense of height in the soundstage. That is paired with precise imaging and good instrument separation. The separation and a nice black background give it a nice organized and coherent character. So overall, it's a really nice sounding dongle DAC. And when I say dongle DAC, obviously you could happily use this on the desktop as your desktop unit. You got your volume and playback controls there, and honestly it sounds just as good as, say, something like a hi-fi Zendac Air, for example, something like that, but you're getting this much smaller size. And as a bonus, you can just pick it up and walk out the door with it and use it on the go, which is always a bonus, especially with that little unit attached. So there's not a whole lot more to say about the unit. I will mention one day it kind of bricked on me and I was freaking out because that was before I did this review. So it kind of bricked on me and I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? I contacted Audirect and they responded quickly and they said, don't panic. All you have to do is hold down the power button for 16 seconds and it will reset itself, and lo and behold, that's exactly what happened. So I was relieved and I'm glad because I like to use this thing. And by the way, in the box you get a USB-C to USB-C cable. You get this little lightning to USB-C adapter, so if you've got an iPhone or a Mac you can use it as well. And then you've got USB-C to Type A adapter all in the box. So there's not a whole lot more to say. That is the Audirect Team 1. I think it's a great little device. It's kind of quirky. I think in the future we might even see extra modules released, like they could have an extra battery module or an extra amp module. So it's definitely one to keep an eye on. And just as it stands though, as a unit, standalone unit, I think it's fantastic. Yes, it is kind of on the expensive side, but you do get fantastic audio quality. Having said that, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Pa Family Audiophile Style. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button before you go. And until next time, I'll see you later.